Hi. Hi. Yeah, I can't sleep. So what basically happened was that I was working out to hell and then helping out the kids because I do martial arts and there's like kids classes too. And then I literally like a couple hours ago was like the only time I was able to take a nap. And if you're wondering why I sound like a little bit crunchier than normal, that's because I actually have my mic on for once. Yeah. Yeah, I have my mic on for once, and I turned off the filters, so I have no idea how I'm gonna sound. I probably sound like a pile of dog shit, but you know what? It's 2:13 in the morning. Let's just chill. I'm not in the mood for like the Minish Cap or whatever. I can do the Minish Cap in the morning. So, yeah. I'm just gonna play some Sky. It's nothing serious. Let me pause my lo-fi. I'm sorry the starting student screen was on for so long. Just have my blanket on. I have my ENVTuber on. I got my glasses, all that nice stuff. At least I won't have to read anything. There we go. So it's turned up a little bit for you. I hope today is the last day of me feeling sick. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Queen. I'm sorry you've been feeling sick lately. I really hope you feel better. I really do. I'm sorry about that, Queen. And also, Queen, I'm working on your commission. I've just been very freaking busy. I swear I'm working on your commission. Since last I hate diabetes. Oh, I'm very sorry about that. But yeah, I hope you feel better soon. My advice, as someone who lives with a parent with diabetes, make sure that you're drinking like a ton of water. A ton of water. Take a couple of walks, all that stuff. If you're feeling sick, then drink lots of tea. Lots of tea would help. And just make sure that you feel better. That's all. Okay. Melancholy mope. Okay. And I got like 40 minutes till reset where I live. So let me change my fit real quick. Fit check, fit check. Okay. I can only stand warm drinks while sick, and I have this fake coffee thing for that. No tea, sadly. Aww. Again, I really hope you feel better. You put on the lo-fi fit. So far, so good today. That's good, at least. I call this fit the lo-fi. I have my rainbow headphones on. Okay. I mean, it's a little too monochrome, so let me add some other color into it. Can you hear me well? I hope you can, and that I don't sound like shit. Even though I know it's like, again, it's 2 a.m. I kind of expect it to sound like a bit like shit, but Hello, Micah. That's a very nice hat you have there, person. Because I don't know what gender you are and I don't want to mislabel you. Ugh. The tail is so cute. It is. It reminds me of Tanuki Mario. I got it from the season of Passage. My very first paid season. But yeah, the tail is very cute. I got it just for the tail. I'm not like I'm biased towards raccoon looking tails or anything. Oh, that's cool. I think raccoon tails are really cute. At least like tanuki tails. Actual raccoons, they could take a hike. But they're so cute. Again, we're just gonna chill tonight. That's why I have like the ghost PNG tuber on, because I don't feel like putting on my actual PNG tuber. That and I like my Buet cosplay a whole lot more. Huh, a wingless. Hello. I'm still working on the Ice Dragon Queen fit too. If you don't know what the Ice Dragon Queen is, it's my next fit. There's a donation link in Ko-Fi to help me like, get it rigged and shit once I'm done drawing it. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's there. It exists. Holy fuck, this big darkness plant. But yeah, it's there. I also have my very own card now, which is cool. Which I'm really happy about. Because I never thought I'd ever have my own card or any, like, physical merch like that. Ever. I never thought I'd be, like, a really good VTuber or anything. I thought I'd just, like, hee hee ha ha or, like, just be goofy and shit. But I like it. I like being a VTuber. Yeah, I never thought I'd get this far with it. VTubing is awesome. You can meet so many cool people. Yeah. Yeah, as both an artist and a VTuber, I've met so many cool and awesome people who I cherish a lot. And who I just really want to see do well. I'm missing a candle? I could have sworn I'm missing a candle. Got the candle from here. Got it from there. What am I missing? Ah, fuck. I think I missed it in the beginning. Yeah, I've met so many cool people from just, being a VTuber. Yeah, I saw how cool it was from like videos and stuff, but I'm always pretty shy when talking to people. So I never thought all that cool shit would ever happen to me. Ever. Oh, I did miss it in the beginning. Okay. I think the best part for me is just seeing all my art come alive. Because I work so hard as an artist and stuff. Ow. Freaking invisible video game barriers. That's a lot of candles. Yeah, that is a lot of candles. Sometimes there's a whole lot more candles depending on where you're going. Oh, the emo. The emo one. The fit I really like. I've never seen this game before. It seems cozy and relaxing. Yeah, it's Sky. It's meant to be very cozy and relaxing. So what do you need help with? Find their lost poetry book? But yeah, you're basically like helping spirits come alive. The ending's ambiguous. The whole story's ambiguous. But yeah, the whole point of the game is just connections, even though you're like thousands of miles away. And you can play it on Switch, you can play it on PC, you can play it on PlayStation, on your phone. It originally came out for mobile, and then it came out to consoles. It's really cute. It's made by the same people who made Journey. And they recently won a Guinness World Record for the most players in like an in-game concert, which I have the merch of. Yeah, I see what's happening over there. Why am I shaking? But if you really like cozy games, then yeah, I really recommend this game to you. This is my cozy game. This is my comfort game. This is the game I play at like 2 a.m. Yeah, Sky is actually how I met Queen and like a couple other people. Sky is also how I hang out with my friends sometimes. I'm not going to Aviary. Aviary is glitchy and buggy as shit. It's also laggy. I still need wing light, so where can I find it? Oh, I can go to Prairie Peaks. I already got most of it, just like playing on my own. But the battlefield, I have to get the one from there. The Wasteland Temple, Starlight Desert. Yeah, I got most of them already. Just, just playing. So I just change again. You change into the default La Reina de Yellow outfit, which is this. That's the default. Because yes, this is my default fit. Oh, of course my computer is about to die. And that's not the charger. Neither is that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know what people normally do for couple of streams. I don't know how like community events work. I don't know how any of that shit works. Honestly, dude, I just do whatever and just hope it sticks. Oh yeah, my snowboard. That was from the Olympics event last in the winter. I saw the snowboard and I was like, yes. Give me snowboard. Give me snowboard. Okay. Do I remember where all of the wing lights are in the peaks? I think so. One is definitely by the Crystal Rocks. One is at the very tippy top of the peak, and the other, I believe, is with the Ravens, or like what? Not the Ravens, but whatever those fucking birds are. I don't know what those birds are. I just know that they're birds. I'm not a bird expert. I'm just a dumbass. I'm a dumbass who's streaming at 2:32 in the morning because I have no life and I slept way too late because I needed a nap and I ended up sleeping for like 5 hours. The only game I say I won't really play is like I've seen the ads for it before, like Heartopia. I was interested in it until I learned they use AI. Like I was genuinely like kind of curious about it until I learned they use AI, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck them. We are AI free around here. Because I don't like AI. AI should never replace human creativity. No matter how exhausted you are. Like, dude, that's just like a one-way ticket to laziness and everybody hating you. So pretty. The best is during spring and when it rains and like all the thunder and lightning. I like those. I like the sounds of thunder and it helps me sleep. Rain and thunder really helps me sleep. I'd put on Sky if I was when I would be sleeping, but obviously like you go AFK after a while because this is an online game and stuff. Fuck. I remember when the aviary first came out, there was barely any light here. Like ways to recharge and shit. Now there's plenty. And honestly, it's pretty good change. As beautiful as it was for Season of Moments, it sucked that we didn't have a way to like recharge our light afterwards. Here's a bird's nest. The light, I believe, is up there. Burps. Yeah, burps. I have a burp call because I like burps. Okay, where's the light? It's up there. Okay. Can you not waste my light in all one go? Oh, fuck. I'm stuck up here. Damn it. And I don't want to use one of my recharge light potions. Oh, fuck. Ow. Yeah, if you check out my calls, I have a burp call. This one's from the season of the Bluebird. Which if you don't know what the season which if you don't know what the play of the Bluebird is, it's basically like an old like French play, I believe. Or something, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't really know, to be honest. I just play Sky. They also have like a creator camp or whatever. I'm not part of that. I just play Sky for fun. I don't play Sky to get a bag. I just play it for fun, bro. Oh, you're out of light too? Let me light you up. Oh, it's a moth. That's what we call new players. Oh, I take that back. You're probably not a moth. Bow to you one more time. Thank you for helping me out, little bro. or whoever you are. Okay, now I'm past where I was before. I'm past it. 10 more. After that, after I get all the lights I need, screw Eden. I'm just getting all my my ascended candles through shards. Because I do not like Eden, bro. I don't like it. Eden gives me jump scares. And I don't play Sky to get jump scared. Some people do, that's why they hang out in the wasteland. But not me. I don't like hanging out in the wasteland, bro. If I can avoid going to the wasteland, I will. Okay, next one is in the cave. And honestly, the die, free light. Typical light's been collected for the day. Of course, it's 20 minutes till reset. That makes sense. We're still gonna keep playing even after reset. There's no point in stopping if I'm honest. I'm already here, so may as well. I have a question. Now that I turned off all the filters and stuff, can you hear me a whole lot better? Because I used to have like a bunch of filters on here before because my voice would cut out a lot. Because I'm just like naturally loud and shit. I'm not normally this quiet. I'm just this quiet because it's like almost 3 a.m. And I live with a Hispanic mom, bro. I don't want to get her mad. And even if I lived on my own and shit, bro, it's like 3 a.m. People are sleeping. People gotta go to work in the morning. Like, good. You are a lot clearer. You're speaking a lot softer. Yeah. Yeah, I do sound clearer, I think. And again, I'm speaking a lot softer and clearer because again, it's almost 3 a.m. Otherwise, I'd be loud and shit, and my voice would be cutting out like a 15 dozen times in the last like 15 minutes or whatever. All that stuff. I know my mic's not the best, but I do my best. And normally, you've all heard me. I'm loud as shit. Naturally, because I'm Latina and shit. And I genuinely, even though I'm a freaking adult, I'm still kind of afraid of my very Hispanic mom. So I'd much rather just, it may not be your mic, but your mic, it might be your noise latch gate filters on OBS. I had that problem. At first, my voice would cut out if I got too loud or too quiet. Let me check real quick on OBS for my mic. I do have a noise gate, and I do have noise gate. I just turned all the audio filters off because, again, I'm speaking softly. There's no reason for my voice to be limited. And I don't really know. Today, though, you definitely sound clear. Your voice isn't cutting out at all. Well, that's good at least. But again, I'm speaking a lot softer because it's almost 3 a.m. Otherwise, my voice would be cutting out like a motherfucker. That's the difference. The difference is I'm speaking softer. Because again, if it wasn't 3 a.m., I'd be I'd be speaking, I'd be cussing out and shit more than I already am. You should hear me when I'm playing Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. I get loud. I get loud as shit. One of my mods did try to help me out with like the filters and stuff, but I'm not sure it's working out for me because again, while they do have a different voice than mine, um, I just want to make sure everyone can hear me even if I'm being loud. Because I remember it was kind of funny. They said, "Oh man, the problem isn't. Sometimes the problem is sometimes your mic's like kind of shitty because again, it's like a $20 mic off Amazon, but it's also because Yuki, you're just naturally loud." I'm like, dude, that's because I'm freaking Latina. I'm Cuban, man. Cubans are known for being loud. We're known for being loud, man. And it's like putting like a limit to the Latina. So I could just pretty much like speak whatever volume I wanted without like my mic basically wanting to like give up on me. So I already had one mic give up on me. I don't want to have another one give up on me. I know when I like once I start working in September and all that, work really hard, save up a lot so I can like move out and stuff, and then I take care of someone who's hard of hearing, so I also have the problem being way too loud unless I notice and change it. The thing is, in my house, sometimes we're just naturally loud. So even if we're like talking about like freaking oranges, what's is like normal speaking level to us is like freaking yelling to somebody else. And it kind of freaks a couple people out. No, that has to happen to me at school. I'm speaking normally and I get loud and I'm really excited. Someone literally has to tell me like, yo, chill. You're being too loud. Like, oh, sorry. Yeah, my family has this kind of problem too. Everyone in my family does. It's normal for me. Yeah, I'm gonna save up a lot once I start working. I'm gonna start like moving out of like my parents' house and all that stuff. Cause yo, shit's hard. But yeah, a lot of stuff. I'm not sure if I'll be able to still be a VTuber in like a couple of years, but that'd be nice. Even just like still as like a hobby or whatever. This is a really nice hobby. It's pretty therapeutic. It's pretty therapeutic just making fun of some guards in Renaissance Italy. Because I like making fun of people. Ugh. Crib check. I know I said I wouldn't go in the aviary because it's laggy on Switch, but it's laggy either way. I don't like aviary, bro. I really don't like it. I don't like aviary. You see what I mean? Right there. It takes a couple seconds to load because everything's pushed to the front the moment you load in. If you've never played Sky before, this is Aviary Village. This is a new place you start. And before, you used the portals were back here, and now it's literally just clouds and Eden. Now they pushed everything up to the front for some reason. Why, I have no idea. But, honestly, it's a kind of poor design choice in my opinion. And again, I barely go to aviary, so like, it doesn't really affect me all that much, but I still think it's pretty shitty for when I do go to aviary and just like hang out in my crib and shit. And this is my crib. Very poor rendition of MTV Cribs, if any of you remember that. Fit check. MTV Cribs Sky Edition. For real though. But yeah, this is my crib. Here's my bed. There are my plushies. I got Cinema Roll, because there's a Cinema Roll collab a while ago. There's Moomin, because that was part of like a seasonal collab. There's a Sunflower for this year's Days of Bloom. Um, some Lunar New Year stuff, Moon Festival, the Sky Olympics that completely was not rigged this time, because the first time they did it, it was so bad. It was so bad. It was so freaking rigged. It was so rigged. I don't think even the devs knew how rigged it really was. There's my companion queue because I linked my Steam account and I have Sky on Steam. And yes, when I throw my companion cube, it makes that sound. I love my companion cube, bro. I think I just lost my companion cube. Oh no, wait, it's right there. Here's a little toy I got. No pampurin. Yeah, it was just cinema roll. It was just cinema roll. I don't think they're gonna do that collab again. I also have this projector from last year. I'm not sure if it was last year or the year before. For Days of Summer or Days of Sunlight, where the waves look like the Baja Bioluminescencia in Puerto Rico. I'm not sure if you even heard Puerto Rico correctly, because I have a bit of an accent when I'm speaking. But they look like ocean waves, and I was reminded of Puerto Rico so much when I was looking at it. And I totally recommend that you look up pictures of the Baja Bioluminescencia, or in English, it's known as Bioluminescent Bay. I totally recommend that you look up pictures for it because it's beautiful. You can only see it at night, which is why the lights dimmed and stuff. Yeah, that year it was in the Vault of Knowledge, which is basically like Sky's library. There's a movie poster for Two Embers that I can't show on stream because of copyright. But yeah, Moon Festival, Lunar New Year, Halloween, Bells from Migration. Yeah, my shit's decked out. Some have more decked out than me, but whatever. I also had that Season of Carnival plushie because I like plushies. If you all can't tell, I really like plushies. Plushies are my favorite thing. I love plushies. I have plushies all over my bed, all over my desk. I have plushies on my bag, all that stuff. So if you can't tell already, I really like plushies. And the reset's about to happen. The only thing I wish is that when you're in aviary, when your regular home space, it links to like the actual time. So like right now it's like 3 a.m. So it's dark outside. But this like rotates like every like couple of minutes. So like day, night, sunset, sunrise, all that shit. So I wish it was. I've had that. You mean the bioluminescent water such waves? Not all the time though. Oh, that's so cool. I've always wanted to see the bioluminescent bay in Puerto Rico. But I never got the chance to see it. So but maybe one day I'll be able to see it. My bathtub. Yeah. Some chopsticks. I have some tea. A flower vase that I think is from Days of Bloom. I don't really remember. But there's a cinema roll table with like little buns, all that stuff. And one year for their Sky's Christmas event, we were able to go. It was Alice in Wonderland themed. This is like one of my favorite spots in all of Sky. Because then we shrink and we go inside Sky's Cafe. And everything's freaking adorable. I love this area. It's one of my favorite areas. It's a great girl who used to get candles at the last minute. Like what I'm doing right now. In the last 5 minutes before the reset. Because where I live, 3 a.m. is the reset time because Sky is based in PST, in Pacific Standard Time. I used to like track Sky like crazy. I still kind of do. But there's like Sky trackers and all that stuff. I'm just glad I did my dailies already. And I really like Alice in Wonderland. And this one's like not the Disney version. This is like the public access one. Otherwise, it would not be fun for Disney. Wouldn't be fun for anyone, really. Also, since there's like Disney's like a mega corporation and like a lot of things like stem around from it, am I allowed to say that Disney is kind of not it anymore? I mean, people recognize Mario more than Mickey Mouse these days, which is kind of sad. Alright. That's all the stuff, I think. Yeah, I had to move around fast because the reset's happening in about a minute. Hmm. I've been missing quite a few days of the season, so that's why I probably have a whole lot less candles than most people right now who even don't have the seasonal pass because I don't have the seasonal pass. Mm. Ow. But maybe you or somebody else, Kato, can help me out with like the gain or not the gain, but the freaking like noise gate or whatever, because I'm pretty sure I'm messing that shit up. Huh? It's 3 a.m. Oh, God. Yep, can't access missions anymore. I'm already here. May as well. Why are there only 3? What the fuck? There's supposed to be 4. Let me restart the game. And this will be like the last thing I do for tonight. Because I actually really do gotta go to bed. Or at least just like chill in my bed. Even if I just like listen to Stephanie Sue while cuddling up in my blanket and shit. Unless they're having the same problem. Oh boy. Yeah, I can't access missions anymore. Well, I think I might come back and just try it out later. I think we all kind of figured I wouldn't be streaming long anyway. Oh, there we go. That mission is still loading. What the hell? Oh, there we go. Okay. Prefer flashbang. There we go. That was random. Where are they? It says that they're here. I knew that. Oh, Yeah, that happened really quick. I get missions done really quickly. At least now I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna head to bed. It's 3 a.m. Thank you to everyone who decided to stick with me at 3 a.m. Oh my god, you guys are the real ones. But, yeah, I'm at the bed. I'm gonna try to, figure out shit with my mic so everything's a whole lot clear or whatever. Even if I just have to figure out some stuff like the noise gate, like Kato said. Yeah. Make sure that you're drinking some water, some tea, whatever. It's way too late to get something to eat right now, dude. It's 3 in the morning. Um, Make sure that you're snuggling in a blanket. I know I'm snuggling in mine right now. But yeah. Maybe I'll see you later. I have no idea, dude. Maybe. I'll think about it. But I do have a lot of art to do. So maybe I might do an art stream on YouTube. I don't know, dude. But yeah. Hug something, a pillow, a plushie. That scared me. Oh my god, this little robot scared me. Be quiet. Oh my god, it scared me. Jesus. Anyway, before my robot interrupted me, my robot clock. Uh, yeah, make sure you hug something, a pillow, a plushie, whatever. And I'll probably see you later. Alright? Hold on, let me honk for you. Oh, that's guitar over there. Bye, stay fluffy.